Imagine waking up 1 year from now and seeing a version of yourself you barely recognize. Stronger, wiser, and more disciplined. Imagine finally becoming the person you've always dreamed of being. Now ask yourself, what will it take to get there? The answer is simple yet powerful. You must focus on you. Distractions are everywhere. Constant notifications, opinions from others, and the endless noise of a busy world. But the truth is, your transformation doesn't depend on the world changing. It depends on you changing. It depends on your ability to step back from the chaos, tune into your inner strength, and commit to your own growth. This isn't about being selfish. It's about taking ownership of your life and prioritizing what truly matters. Your purpose, your progress, and your peace. The ancient Stoics taught us that greatness begins within. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This isn't just another motivational video, but in this video, you'll learn how to let go of what you can't control, silence the noise of the world, and build unshakable discipline. You'll learn to face adversity head-on and use every challenge as a stepping stone to greatness. The only thing I ask of you is not to skip this video until the end. So, are you ready to step into the life you deserve? If the answer is yes, let's begin. Step 1. Accept what you can control. The cornerstone of Stoic philosophy lies in a truth so simple, yet so often overlooked. There are things in life you can control and things you cannot. To embrace this principle fully is to unlock the path to inner peace and resilience. Take a moment to reflect on your life. How much of your energy, time, and emotions are consumed by things beyond your control? How often do you find yourself worrying about the opinions of others, the outcome of a situation you can't influence, or events entirely dictated by external circumstances? These concerns can drain your mental and emotional reserves, leaving you anxious and frustrated. Now imagine redirecting that energy. What if, instead of being consumed by worry or frustration, you channeled your focus toward the things you can control? This is where the true power of Stoicism lies. It's not about ignoring what happens in the world around you. It's about mastering how you respond to it. The question would be, what then can you control? Your habits, your thoughts, your actions, and your growth. You might want to begin your day intentionally. Wake up with purpose. Engage in practices like meditation, journaling, or exercise, and set clear priorities for the day. By owning your mornings, you take control of the momentum of your entire day. Life will throw obstacles in your path. This is inevitable. However, you can always control how you respond. Will you face challenges with patience and courage, or with frustration and despair? Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. No one can stop you from improving yourself. Seek knowledge, practice skills, and embrace every failure as a stepping stone toward mastery. When you make a conscious effort to focus on what you can control and release attachment to what you cannot, something extraordinary happens. You free yourself from the chains of unnecessary stress and anxiety. You stop wasting time and energy on futile efforts, and instead, you gain clarity and purpose. This shift doesn't just bring peace, it also empowers you. By focusing on what lies within your control, you give yourself the ability to influence your life's direction in meaningful ways. You stop being a victim of circumstances and become the master of your own destiny. Step 2. Embrace discipline over comfort. Growth and transformation don't arise from comfort. They emerge from challenge, effort, and persistence. Comfort zones may feel safe, but they rarely lead to greatness. True change happens when you stretch beyond what feels easy, when you willingly confront discomfort and push yourself to do what is difficult. It's in these moments, when no one is watching and no external reward is guaranteed, that your character is forged. Discipline is one of the highest virtues in Stoicism. It's not about forcing yourself into misery, but about cultivating the strength to prioritize what is meaningful over what is easy. Discipline is the quiet, steady commitment to doing what needs to be done, regardless of fleeting emotions or external circumstances. As Epictetus wisely stated, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This is the essence of discipline, aligning your actions with your vision of the person you wish to become. Discipline means showing up every day. It's waking up early to work on your goals, even when you're tempted to stay in bed. It's choosing to exercise when it's easier to skip, to read and learn when distractions beckon, and to stay focused when your mind wants to wander. It's about making choices that align with your higher purpose, not your immediate comfort. When you embrace discipline, you also develop resilience. The more you train yourself to do hard things, the more you build the mental and emotional toughness required to face life's challenges. Each act of discipline strengthens your resolve and reinforces the belief that you are capable of more than you once thought. Over time, discipline becomes second nature, a habit that propels you toward growth and success. Discipline isn't glamorous. It often feels mundane and repetitive, but this is where its power lies. Each small, consistent act of discipline compounds over time, creating momentum and leading to extraordinary results. It's not about making a grand effort once. It's about making steady, deliberate progress every day. To embrace discipline is to choose long-term fulfillment over short-term comfort. It's choosing the path of effort and intention over the path of least resistance. It's understanding that the things most worth having, wisdom, strength, and personal growth, require dedication and perseverance. By choosing discipline over comfort, you honor your potential and take one step closer to becoming the person you were meant to be.
Step 3. Silence the noise and focus on your path. In today's world, and even more so as we look ahead to 2025, distractions will only become more pervasive. Social media, news, endless notifications, and the constant buzz of opinions will demand your attention at every turn. The world has a way of pulling you in multiple directions, leaving you scattered, unfocused, and uncertain. People will always have something to say about how you should live, what choices you should make, and what path you should follow. If you're not careful, their voices can drown out your own. But a Stoic understands that external noise has no real bearing on what truly matters. The opinions of others, societal pressures, and the endless quest for validation are not within your control, and therefore, they are not worth your energy. You do not need the world's approval or applause. What truly matters is how you measure up against your own principles, your own values, and the goals you've set for yourself. This is your life, your journey, and your path to walk. Silencing the noise requires intention. It starts with turning your attention inward and detaching yourself from the chaos around you. Take deliberate steps to disconnect from the constant barrage of information. Turn off the notifications that demand your time and energy. Step away from the endless scroll of social media that tempts you to compare your life to others. Create moments of solitude where you can be alone with your thoughts, free from distractions. Solitude is not isolation. It's a sacred space where you can reflect, recalibrate, and reconnect with what's truly important. Spend time journaling to clarify your goals, meditating to quiet your mind, or simply sitting in stillness to appreciate the present moment. When you step away from the noise, you create the mental clarity needed to focus on what matters most. By silencing the noise, you take back control of your attention, which is one of your most valuable resources. You stop living reactively, dictated by external demands, and start living proactively, guided by your inner compass. This shift allows you to stay true to your path, undeterred by the distractions and opinions that try to steer you off course. Remember, the world's noise will never truly stop, but you can always choose how much of it you allow into your life. Cultivate the discipline to filter out what doesn't serve you, and focus on the work that aligns with your purpose. When you prioritize your path over the chaos around you, you'll find a sense of peace, clarity, and direction that the world cannot take away. Step 4. Find strength in adversity. Life rarely unfolds as planned. Despite your best intentions and careful efforts, setbacks, failures, and pain are inevitable. Yet, these moments are not the barriers they might first appear to be. They are the crucibles in which your character is forged. Adversity doesn't just test you, it shapes you. It presents you with the opportunity to rise stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, captured this truth with profound clarity when he wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, obstacles are not interruptions to the path. They are the path. Each challenge you face contains within it the seeds of growth, if only you have the courage to confront it and the wisdom to learn from it. When challenges arise in 2025, as they inevitably will, resist the urge to shy away from them or view them as signs of failure. Instead, reframe your perspective. Ask yourself, how can this situation make me stronger? What lesson is hidden within this struggle? These questions shift your mindset from one of victimhood to one of empowerment. Challenges are not happening to you. They are happening for you, to teach you, to refine you, and to push you toward your fullest potential. Every setback is a chance to grow. The disappointment of failure teaches you humility and resilience. The pain of loss deepens your compassion and gratitude. The frustration of obstacles strengthens your determination and creativity. These are not punishments. They are gifts in disguise, molding you into someone who can handle life's uncertainties with grace and strength. This mindset doesn't make adversity easy, but it does make it meaningful. When you embrace the idea that every difficulty carries a lesson, you take away its power to defeat you. You realize that no failure is final and no setback is permanent. Instead, they are stepping stones that move you closer to your goals and a better version of yourself. In the face of adversity, remember that you are stronger than you think. The human spirit is remarkably resilient, and with the right mindset, there is no challenge you cannot overcome. When you learn to find strength in adversity, you turn life's toughest moments into your greatest teachers. And when you embrace this truth, nothing, not failure, not setbacks, not even pain, can truly defeat you. You become unstoppable. Step 5. Take action daily and relentlessly. The Stoics were not armchair philosophers. They didn't merely theorize about how to live. They practiced their principles daily, grounding their wisdom in action. For them, philosophy was a way of life, a guide for how to think, speak, and act in every moment. The same holds true for you. Your transformation in 2025 won't come from bold resolutions made once and forgotten. It won't come from wishful thinking or waiting for the right time. Change happens when you take action, small, consistent, and deliberate steps repeated relentlessly. The future version of yourself, the one you envision and strive to become, is not built in some distant tomorrow. It is built today. It is shaped by the choices you make in this very moment. Not next week, not when you feel ready, but now. Your daily actions, no matter how small, are the bricks that will construct the foundation of your future. Start with simple but powerful practices. Begin journaling to track your progress, reflect on your wins and losses, and clarify your intentions. Writing down your thoughts helps you stay focused and accountable, serving as a map for your personal growth. Take just 5 minutes every day to practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your perspective, reminding you of the abundance and opportunities in your life. It rewires your brain to focus on the positive, fostering a sense of resilience and joy even in the face of challenges. Commit to doing one thing each day that scares you. Growth lives on the other side of fear, and every time you step outside your comfort zone, you expand your capabilities and strengthen your courage. Whether it's having a difficult conversation, trying something new, or pursuing a challenging goal, these small acts of bravery compound over time. Each of these actions may seem insignificant on its own, but their power lies in consistency. Like drops of water carving stone, these daily habits create profound and lasting transformation when practiced relentlessly. Over time, they will align your actions with your values, bridging the gap between who you are now and who you aspire to be. The Stoics remind us that philosophy is meaningless without action. So take action, not sporadically, but daily. Do the work even when it feels mundane or challenging. Show up for yourself relentlessly. With each small step, you'll create momentum, and with time, you'll look back in awe at the transformation you've achieved. This is how change happens, one deliberate action at a time. Focusing on yourself isn't about selfishness, arrogance, or disregarding others. It's about taking full responsibility for your life and prioritizing your growth, your well-being, and your potential. It's about recognizing that in order to show up for others and for the world, you first need to show up for yourself. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you elevate not only your life but also the lives of those around you. Life will inevitably throw challenges your way. Chaos will arise, obstacles will block your path, and the temptation to give up may creep in. But this year, resolve to be the calm in the chaos. Be the steady, unshakable force in a world that often feels uncertain. Choose to be the person who refuses to quit, who continues forward no matter how tough the journey gets. Picture yourself at the end of 2025, looking back at the year with pride. Imagine saying, "I did it. I became the person I always knew I could be."
Let this vision guide your decisions and actions. When the road gets rough, remember why you started and who you're becoming. Transformation isn't easy, but it's always worth it. The words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca echo as a timeless reminder. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult. Let this serve as a challenge for the year ahead. Dare to focus on yourself. Dare to step out of your comfort zone. Dare to transform. The world needs the best version of you, not a half-hearted version weighed down by distractions, insecurities, or fear, but a version that is courageous, focused, and fully alive. Most importantly, you need the best version of yourself. By daring to prioritize your growth and embracing the journey of transformation, you honor the potential within you and create a life that reflects your deepest values and aspirations. This year, make yourself your greatest project. Stay calm, stay focused, and never give up. At the end of the year, when you look back, you'll see the profound impact of your commitment to becoming the person you were always meant to be.